Hello and welcome to this spectacular property located in Mandeville Canyon in Brentwood. My name is Susan Stark and I'm with Gibson International. I'm very excited to show you this beautiful home. Please contact me for your private showing of this extraordinary property.
Graceful lines and a charming exterior draw your eye towards this exceptional traditional abode. An exceptional fireplace creates a warm ambience in the inviting formal living room. A coffered ceiling crowns the formal dining room. An adjacent butler's pantry will handle even large-scale dinners with ease. Graceful French doors and a stately fireplace create an exceptional ambience in this open family room. The state-of-the-art kitchen includes lovely marble countertops and a handy wine refrigerator. Top-of-the-line appliances are quality appointments. This home offers sophisticated styling, plus all the space and amenities you need. This master suite is filled with amenities, including a vaulted ceiling, a sitting area, French doors leading to a private balcony, and walk-in closet. Gorgeous marble countertops accentuate dual sinks in the incredible master bath. Spacious secondary bedrooms will accommodate any growing family. A charming patio invites you to step outside. The breathtaking backyard lends itself to summer gatherings with a pristine pool, spa and abundant fruit trees.
And now, to take us on a tour of this magnificent organic garden is the creator, the grower, and the gardener, Mark Michelson.
Good morning. About 3 years ago, I moved to Los Angeles, and that time I decided to make a garden that had as many edible and exotic fruits as I could. And we put in about a little bit more than 100 varieties of fruit, and onto that we grafted on approximately 75 additional varieties of fruit. So there's about 180 varieties of fruit on this yard right now, and I'd like to show you a tour of this, if I could.
Great.
On the wall where the barbecue is there, you'll see a vine growing. Those are passion fruit vines, and that particular variety is called Frederick, and it continues on past to the pool here. Along that whole wall is covered with it, and then it continues to the following wall a little bit more. We probably get 2,000 or 3,000 pieces of fruit each season off of that vine. These are all blueberries, and they produce a tremendous number of blueberries, and there's 9 different varieties of blueberries growing on this property. So I have a bed there, and on the other side of a pool, we have another bed of blueberries. These are pomegranates. So on this pomegranate tree, I think we have 8 or 9 additional varieties of pomegranate. For example, this particular graft is a white pomegranate. So instead of being red inside, it's white, and it doesn't stain your teeth. This down here is a cherimoya, which is a very delicious fruit. This is persimmon, which is doing real well. This area here is where I grow grapes. I have 6 varieties of grapes that grow here, and we have abundant production of grape. This is called Big Jim, and it produces one of the largest loquats. And you can see actually, because of we had a little heat spell a few weeks ago, it's trying to produce some right now, which is fairly interesting. This is one of the better tasting fruits on the property. This is a variety of guava called lemon guava. And when they're ripe, They'll be a lemon color, and they're absolutely delicious. Mariposa is considered one of the top plums in the world. It's absolutely breathtakingly delicious. It's juicy. It's this dark color. It's spectacular plum. Spectacular. This is an Asian pear, and this is one where we grafted on another, I think 8 or 9 different varieties of Asian pear. Like, for example, on this piece here, I grafted on an Ishiban Nashima pear, and next year this tree will produce the conventional Asian pear as well as that variety. So this tree will actually produce now 9 different varieties of pears on the one tree. This is my favorite plum on the whole property, and this is called a green gauge plum. And unlike most plums that you're familiar with, where they're usually red or that color on the outside, this one's green. It never changes color, but it's intensely sweet and intensely flavorful. One of the best ones I've ever had. This is an Hass avocado for people who like avocados, and we get a lot of avocados on this tree. This is really interesting stuff here, this ground cover. This is called Carissa mariposa, and what's interesting about this is that even though it's a ground cover, when they mature and they turn a bright red and they get slightly soft, they're absolutely delicious. You could eat them raw or make a jelly out of them. Delicious, delicious. These two are, to my right, are bananas. You can see some bananas growing in different stages. We have 10 different types of bananas growing here and 2 types of plantains for people who like that. This is a Fuji apple, and we still have some apples that somehow I haven't eaten yet, which is amazing. I missed some. But onto this one, we've grafted on another 5 or 6 varieties. But what makes this really interesting is there's a fruit called quince, Q-U-I-N-C-E. As an experiment, I grafted on a quince, and it now produces quince as well as the other varieties of apple. As you see, I have a little water fountain here, and the purpose of this fountain is actually to have a water source for my beehives that are right above here. See these white boxes here? You may be able to see bees flying in and out. They're absolutely harmless. They couldn't care less about us. They really are just looking for food to eat, which is pollen and to bring back to the hive. So that hive, which helps really pollinate most of the fruit trees here, we probably get 50% more fruit as a result of having a beehive here. And as an ancillary benefit, we get about 100 pounds a year of honey from the hive.